Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Get Farming on Saxlingham. This will be episode 10, if I remember correctly. Um, and we've jumped forward into March. Now, a couple of things before we get started. One, the cows are out of food because I jumped forward. The productivity for these did go up. When I checked it when we were going forward in time. Um, but yeah, they've run out, and you can see we've actually got some milk here as well. So we've got 468 litres of milk. So I don't know exactly how much food these guys are consuming on a daily basis because, to be honest, I completely forgot to check. So what I'm going to do is, I think first order of business is do another feed mix, get it in there, and we'll see what happens. Now, also, um, I swapped out these six calves here because in the last video I'd bought brown Swiss rather than beef stock Angus. So I just swapped those out, just so you know. So yeah, you can see we've jumped forward 2 months there. We've also got, I believe, some pregnancies as well, because it says, where was it? I forgot where I saw it now. So these. I thought we had some coming. Maybe I was looking at something else. But anyway, that's kind of where we are. Also, additionally, in the last episode, I was using that IFA Williams trailer, and for some reason it was glitching out and not allowing me to remove those animals into this pasture. I did some more testing after that, and it was working perfectly fine. When I went and picked up another set, brought them back and stuff. So yeah, don't know. It works though. So I bought another trailer, tested with another trailer as well. That was working okay. Tried the other trailer back again, working perfectly fine. So it does work. Um, so I'm not sure what happened there. So yeah, where we're going, it's over here. Let's get some more mixture made up, and then we also need to do some grass work as well. So I'm recording this on Friday the 19th. So hope everyone's looking forward to their weekend. Since this will be out next Friday. So that's good. All right, what am I doing? Yeah, TMR, duh. Yeah, let's get the class out again. Get all of that. Actually, we need the. Let's get this going. Get it hooked up so we can actually pull the mixer out. So yeah, I think we'll do a bit of grass work later. The grass is ready to be mowed in the fields. And then once those are done, we can look at potentially jumping forward again to get the harvest going on the fields. Spun around a bit. Nope, don't want to go that far back. Forward even. Sitting on the mixer wagon. Right, let's get the bales out that we need as well. So again, we need 5,300 of silage. So we have a partial. Oops, over here. So let's get that one out. So that's that one. And also we need a regular one. Let's make sure we change it to 1 this time. We don't need 16 of them. So there's one of those. And we need a hay. Well, we've got a partial hay, which is that one. We need, what, 4,300 litres of silage. Hay, sorry. So we need that one. Plus, we also need one of those as well. And we need the straw bale, of which we've only got the one. So we need that. So we should have all those there. Excellent. Not exactly placed how I'd like them, but anyway, there you go. Oh, tell you what. Let's try and be a little bit realistic and unwrap these rather than feeding plastic to the cows, eh? So, there we go. I've been debating as well about, because I think I mentioned in one of the, I don't think it was in the last episode, I think it might have been in the other episode, about my plan being to purchase this farm land here, which includes a big indoor cow pasture, big indoor cow shed. So it's 511,000. And then I need to look at where I want to put the water buffalo and stuff, maybe on this field or something. I need to have a look at this area and see. But I was thinking I can potentially do this at any point. I can basically take out a loan for the amount that we need to buy this, move all our stuff over time, and then basically sell this one for 387. That'll pay off, you know, the majority of the loan. Yes, I potentially lose these 2 fields here, so I'm going to be down on fields at that point. But I think that might be an option. We'll see. I've not decided on that yet. I mean, this would be a really nice field to have, but it's expensive. I mean, we could take a loan out and do that, I guess, and see. But let's see what we get from a yield perspective and monetary value from these 2 fields and these over here, and see where we land money wise from those. We'll take it from there at that point. Well, that may be an option. There's also the other farm, the main farm, but that's like 1.2 million, I think. Let me just have a quick look. That's this one here. This is really nice, actually. Oh, yeah, okay, 1.2 million. This is a really nice area. This could be an option as well, but that's a big loan. That's a lot to pay back. But maybe we'll go down there. We'll take a look around the sea. I mean, some of these areas may be useful for pastures, so we don't need to worry about fields for the cows there necessarily, for the outdoor cows anyway. But this has got, trying to think whether it has 1 or 2 cow sheds actually. It might have 2. Maybe we'll go look at those later. So we'll see. We'll see how we're doing time-wise. Which one's the small one? This one. Okay. Right, so let's get that one in. I think I need a weight. I forgot the weight. I'll go get that in a sec. Actually, I think it's just parked over there, if I remember right. I think it drops it over there. It's not quite where I wanted it. A bit too far over. There we go. Right. Let's go get the weight. Just try and do this a little bit in cab. See how we go. I have to do all in cab work for the roleplay series, which is it's a bit tough sometimes. Let's put it that way. It's a little bit tough. So hats off to anyone who does this for a living. But I mean, when you're actually in something and you can see how to move around and that, it is easier. So I do get that, but this is tough. So what do we put in there? We put 980 in there. Let's call it 1,000 litres. So we want to put in 4,300 for this one. So that would leave us about that much, yeah. It's going to leave us about 23. I think my math is correct there. Okay, let's call it that. So apologies if you can hear the dogs in the background. I was kicking off at something. Mouse must have farted outside or something because it's so twitchy. Right, so that's that put away. What have we got next? So this is the hay. Let's make sure we've got the right hay bale here. Yeah, so that's the small one. Okay. So all this goes in, and that's 31,200. So we need another 12 off the other bale. I think. But my math is mathing here. About 7,800 here. Sorry, 6,800. By the time we're done. Oh, that should do. Drop this one in here again. Well, come on, get off. Right. Now, just before we pick up the straw, well, actually, let's pick up the straw. Now we've got to go over with it. And the straw we just fill up till it's full. Which should be around 2,300 litres, give or take, depending on how our ratios were. So, I'm just going to take a look at this now. It should say, yeah, it does say this is actually TMR. Now we've not even put the straw in. So technically, you don't have to put the straw in. As long if you wanted to change the ratios and just remove that straw, you could potentially do that. But you know, again, we'll try and do a little bit of realism. Straw is just basically a bulking agent. And there we go, we're done. Go and get this drops off, and then I shall make a note of the time, and we'll see Or at least I'll try and remember to see how long it takes to use this up. There we go, we're done. It's the side, isn't it, I think? Yep. Gets me every time. Different maps, different trigger points. Dear. If only everything was the same, eh? Oops. Nope, that was right. Right, so let's get the mowers set up. Me saying I was going to try and do it in cab, but there you go. Keep forgetting. Amazing. Didn't hit anything. Okay. So yeah, this one's going to be coming out on the 26th. And then the one following that comes out on the 3rd. Now, I'm actually going on vacation on the 3rd. For a week. I'm going up to Maine for a week. But I will do recordings that will come out on the normal time. They may just be a little bit shorter than usual. And I'm probably going to be some of my other schedule stuff. I'm probably going to be dropping the content for a little bit, just so I can take a break from stuff, because I've got 4 series on the go at the moment as it is. So let's just decide what we're doing here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna I'll do recordings for these because this is relatively easy. My Judith playing series, because it's on big fields and stuff, it takes an age to do the recordings just because of the size of the fields and stuff, so I'll probably miss a week for that or 2. My Camland series, that's a relatively easy one to do as well. My roleplay series I will probably do, I'll batch that up and get it ready to go, even though it does take an age editing. Yeah, that one takes an age editing. The Judith Plains one takes an age recording. Doesn't take too much editing, but nightmare. There you go. So let's have a look here. But yes, there will be content out while I'm away. So we're going to do a field of hay. The rest will be silage. So I think we'll do these two for silage. We'll do this one for hay. Because again, we need more silage versus hay. We need about 50% more. Well, not quite 50% more, but a little bit more. Right, so let's do that. So let's trying to remember we did we do this manual last time? I think we did. Let's try this one on a worker. See where we get to. Where is it? Just close this gate just in case. I don't think it's gonna be over here, isn't it? I don't think it's gonna get caught up, but let's just see. So let's have a look, see what we've got going on here. So one headland looks okay. Let's just have a look if we do two here, what sort of stuff we get. Doesn't want to do two. Okay. Okay, let's give it a battery one. It may get hung up. Well, no, maybe not. We'll see. Let's see what happens. And what I'll do is I'll just I'll do a time lapse or cinematic on this. We'll just do both of these fields. And now I'll run over to the other one over there. We'll do that one, and then I'll jump out at that point, and we'll go to do the tedding and rowing up after the fact. All right, cool. So here we go. Back in a bit. Right, so we're all done. It's 3 fields mowed. And I was thinking while this was going through as well, I think rather than doing hay in here, I'm just going to do them all as silage and wrap them. Since we're only in March, let's try and keep a little bit with the realistic theme and not do hay yet, because you wouldn't technically probably be able to do hay at this time of year. So we'll just do silage, and we'll do hay off the next one. We've got enough hay to last us, so that's not a big deal. But I've also been wondering about this piece of land here at the side, as to whether we can drop some cows in here as well. Set up another fenceless pasture in this strip of land here, because it's quite a big piece. Stretches all the way back. Actually, what is that farmland that we own here? Well, I don't technically own it, do we? So no, we can't do that. Okay. We'd have to buy this to be able to do that. Okay. All right. Never mind. We'll pass on that then, I guess. So let's go and get the windrower, and we'll get everything rowed up. Tell you what, this AI is weird sometimes, the way it does stuff. I mean, it completely missed out that patch in that field. And then it'll start on the inside after it's done the headland, and it'll miss a patch and then go back and do it, which is really weird. But there you go. So time is also, let's try and get this a bit better. Time is marching on as we get towards the release of the Highlands map DLC. Yes, got it right. I wasn't sure where the where it was. Actually, I can just put the hood back on for now. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I think I've mentioned this on the Judith Plains one, but if you don't watch that content anyway, Judith Plains, I have 3 episodes left till there's been 20 episodes of that, and then I'm going to call it a day there, and then take a break on doing that. The intention being that once the Highlands DLC comes out, I'm going to start up a Let's Get Farming on that map as soon as I can. So look out for that coming out when the DLC is. It'll probably be, I don't know, I'm trying to remember where. I think they could typically come out on Tuesday. I may possibly be able to get something out by the weekend. I don't know. It depends what's going on, I guess. But yeah, watch out for that. More news on that as we get a bit closer to the time. I've already got a new logo and some music picked out for it, so I've been setting up things, getting ready for it in my editing software and that, so everything's ready to go. Nothing like being prepared. Oh, so we'll run around here with the window again. We'll use the AI for this. Okay, no field detected. What are you talking about? There we go. Now it's got it. Oh, wrong button. Right, let's see how we go with this. This one should be fun. I'll be surprised if he doesn't get hung up on anything. In actual fact, I'll jump out and close that gate. Oh, wrong side again. Do it all the time. That's because I'm used to the one on Oak Bridge. So we go. Okay. All right. It's in a time lapse or whatever, and we'll see how we go. Back in a bit.
You know that I lie when I say that I'm fine, 'cause you know me like that. You know me better than anyone I know. Yeah, you know I need space, a little time for myself when I'm stressed and upset. You know me better than anyone I know. Darling, we have been to hell and back. That's how I know this is forever. All these years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the ups, breakups, bumps in the road, we've been until we break. We keep crashing down, but baby, we got up. Yeah, look at us now. After all these years, yours and mine, it's you and I. It's you and I. You won't say it out loud, but I can tell you're not fine, 'cause I know you like that. I know you better than anyone you know. Yeah, I know exactly how you bottle things up inside, but you don't have to be stubborn, so goddamn proud. I know you better than anyone you know. Darling, we have been to hell and back. That's how I know this is forever. All these years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the ups, breakups, bumps in the road, we've been until we break. We keep crashing down, but baby, we got up. Yeah, look at us now. After all these years, yours to mine, it's you and I. It's you and I. It's you and I.
Righty, so we're all done on the rowing. So what we'll do now is go and grab the baler. And I'm also going to check on how the cows are doing, because we've been at this for about 4 or 5 hours in game time, because I've got it on 3 times at the moment, so we should have some changes in the status there. Oh, come on, dude, just really annoying when they do that. Let's get this parked up again, hopefully. Always overcompensate on those. I did it out of cab again. Never mind. Whatever. Right, let's run up here. because it'll be quicker than walking. Assuming I don't smash into anything, of course. Not sure we don't need to do that, do we? We can just look in here. Duh. So yeah, productivity's up to 24%, so that's good. Food capacity we've used what? It's 11.9. Yeah, so we've used about 700 litres, give or take. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll check in on that later on again as well. Apologies if this is a little bit repetitive with it being grass and stuff. I know we've done grass and stuff before, but you know, there's only so much you can do without it becoming repetitive, same type of stuff. But that's the life of the farmer, I guess. Get this baled up and then we'll get it wrapped. I'm just trying to remember, did we release a wrapper last time? Do we actually have one? Yeah, I think I leased it, didn't we? Because we don't have one here. Right. Maybe we'll look at buying one on hire purchase. We'll take a look at that. Because those are things that we're going to use every 3 months, so that it makes it worthwhile probably buying one of those than leasing it out every 3 months. It's foggy today. And it's what? It's coming up for 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think. My clock says right. Yeah. So interesting. Right, so let's just take a look here. Well, of course, nothing on sale. Never is. Not that lucky. Where are the wrappers? Here. So it's this one. So it's only 40,000. That's the modded one, isn't it? Yeah. So. Actually, it's $1,000 for black. Okay. Oh, so for any color. Okay. Whatever. So higher purchase on that. Oops. Purchase on that. £2 down. 3,000 a month. Over 2 years. 23. Maybe we'll put 10% down. 20. Too much, I think. 2 years. 209. No final fee. So that's not too bad. Maybe we'll do that. Because that's a monthly cost of 14.17. And if we lease it, it's going to cost us that to lease it for the day. So it probably makes more sense to do the hire purchase on that. Do that. 20% down. Well, no, let's do that. 16.2. No, we'll do 20% down. Right. We'll pick that up later. So this is going to be the manual effort as usual, since we don't have an AI baler. So this is going to take me a little bit of time. Right, let's get this sorted out. strange it didn't drop the pickup straight away like I said. Well, like I asked it to. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be a manual effort. It is what it is. Right, I'm just going to go and get on with this. I'll probably just jump cut this out. I'm not going to bother with any music or anything for it, I don't think. I'll just get it all done. And then go get the wrapper. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that's all those done. I've got 17 bales off that field. I think actually we've got 18 because I think I didn't reset the bale counter in time, so we may actually have 18. Let's unload. I've got 19, so we may have 20 actually. Just got to fold it up. So I also wanted to check our yield tracker. So so last year we got 53,000 litres, let's say. Now in year 2 with the we're in now, so far just on this run we've picked up 32,000 litres. So that bodes well because we've got another couple of cuts to get off this during the year. So if you remember, I think a few episodes back I said I was going to fertilise those fields off camera, which is what I did do. So we should see a yield increase, definitely. We should be, on the next cut, we should get at least the same again. So we're going to be over what we got first year. And that's the same for each of the fields. I don't know what happened to the year 1 yield on here for some reason. Don't know. But anyway, that's pretty good. So field 6, is that, which one's field 6? Is that the biggest one? I assume it is. I assume it's the first one there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there on that. Anyway, all right, let's go and let's get the wrapper. I need to fill up as well because I'm getting a bit low on fuel. Would probably be okay, but I also did a maintenance on the tractor before it got too low because it was getting a bit up there. Put it down there, then it's not, it actually goes up here. Okay. So what we'll have to do is, let me just get this filling up and then we can talk. By wasting time. So these will probably require fertilizing again now. Yeah, so we're going to need to put another layer of fertilizer on these. So once we've baled, we'll maybe do those. Wrapped them, I should say. Or maybe go and get those done. Everything else looks good. Cool. How we're doing here? We're full. Yep. All right. Wrapper. So we need to go to the dealer because we just bought one, didn't we? So let's pop down to the dealer. So at some point in future episodes, we're going to start introducing some new mods and stuff. So we'll introduce auto drive. We'll introduce course play. I think I've said I'm going to introduce realistic animals. We could potentially do that now, but there's a new version that Arrow's been working on, which is version 1.2 that's just come out. There's been like 2 updates to that so far. There's still a couple of bugs in it, so I don't necessarily want to introduce that just yet until some of those pieces are ironed out. And there'll be some other mods as well that we can introduce. Realistic weather, maybe we'll introduce that as well. We'll see. And then we'll also need to do some productions at some point, because we're going to need to take the buffalo milk. I mean, while we can just sell it direct, we get a better value by bottling it up and selling it, or turning it into cheese, etc. So we'll take a look at that. We'll put a small production down and see what we can get off that. We'll go and check on the animals in a bit, actually, once these have been wrapped. So let's get this unfolded. And move on. Automatic drop. Yeah, thank you very much. I always forget to do that. Right, I'm going to get on with these. Won't take me long, and I'll be back again.
Beyond the cliffs, there's a breaker in the wall. I'd never gone that far, roving in the dark. Climbing the basin, there were bands of buffaloes. In a murmuration, I fell into the fold. Another rugged mile pointed to the north, in conversation with an unseen force. Another rugged mile pointed to the north. I will be different than I was before. Slept in the shadow of a ponderosa pine, with the reasons for my crime burning up my mind. Flowers like candles on a way for me to run. I have to be the sun who I become. Another rugged mile pointed to the north, in conversation with an unseen voice.
back. I think that was 19 actually, so I think the bale count was right. I must have lost track of one though, because I ended up with a total of 18, but the bale count's at 19, so it has to be that. Where am I going to put this? I have no idea. Try and get it in that end one. I'm going to regret this code because these are a nightmare to back in anyway, just because of the angle that they're on. Let's see how I do though. Like I said, I use this same one on my role play, and I'm always having a struggle backing it in. It's not too bad though. I must be getting better. Must be practice, I guess. There we go. Not too bad. I'm impressed with myself there. Right, let's get the bale trailer. We'll go pick these up. Have to move this first though. Who left that there? I don't know. Let's park him here for now. Actually, I want to move the grain trailer and park it in the silo there, so we're not taking up a space in the other shed. We'll do that at some other point in time. I don't remember if I have auto load on this actually. Yes, okay, I do. I can't remember last time we did this, whether I used the Pro Bale grab or not. Maybe I did. We'll just go and, well, assuming I don't miss the gate, we'll just go and pick these up. Right, let's set this to Control Shift R to automatically pick, so I don't have to stop. So let's just recount these again. So okay, that's those. How many have we got there? 12, 13. Yeah, 19. Which is good because that just fits on the trailer. Actually, no, it's 18, isn't it? Wonder why the Bale counter said 19. I wonder if there was one still loaded on it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can pick that up next time. See, and again, no straps. I can put them on manually, but they don't actually show over the top. They're also slightly offset as well. They're not quite in the middle of the trailer. I don't know whether that's something I did in the config when I was doing the auto load, whether I moved it or anything, I don't know. Anyway, let's get these put away. Straps. Now we want to unload this on the right. So what is it? You unload right. And unload. Nope. Why is it not unloading? Oh, we've still got it in collection mode, don't we? Control Shift. Ah, there we go. Right, good. Now, just a quick one while we're here. So you notice on those bales the different colours and stuff. Actually, no, actually correct. It doesn't show. It's not showing it on there. Sometimes the bales will all appear one colour, but those actually look correct. So what have we got anyway? We've got 15 silage cornice plus the 18, so that's okay. Hay we've got 10 of. So yeah, definitely we'll do hay next time. Let's get this put back. And I think we'll call that a day with this episode. Well, we'll do a couple of things before we go, but I'm all over the place here. Right, I didn't want to go that far back to back this in, but anyway. Whoa. That's a shame it's not a drive-through, that, actually. Make it life a lot easier. See, I've got myself stuck there now. And that was me saying I was going to have trouble with the wrapper, and it's this one that's causing me more hassle. Go figure. Right, we're done. Right, let's go and put this away. Well, actually, let's just leave it here for now. So, next episode, I think we'll fertilize the grass fields with the sprayer, and then we'll probably jump forward to when can we harvest the oats? Harvest time's not July, but we'll be able to get another grass cut in for June, I think, maybe July. 1, 2, 3. No, maybe June. So we may be able to do the hay in June. That's good. Let's look at the animals. So productivity is up again to 41% now. They're down to 10,500 litres, so they've used about 1,400 litres so far for what? 10 hours, give or take. No, not 10 hours. 8 hours, maybe. So, okay, I'll keep an eye on that anyway. See how we go. Actually, maybe in the next episode we just carry on from this day. Well, no, because it's coming up to 4 p.m. So we'll probably jump into March 2. But anyway, what I was going to do was just have a quick look at these farms, see what we think may be a better purchase. And obviously one's twice as much, but doesn't make me necessarily throw that away. So I'm looking for somewhere that we can put the beef stock outside. So we need something with a decent field or pasture available for it. So this is a monster barn. I've got no idea how many this holds, but I might have to check that out afterwards actually. So let's go up this way. We'll start up here and see what we've got. I don't think there's anything that's field available here that we can do as a pasture though. Because up here we have a big silage clamp and we have the grain store. This is off the map, I think. Yeah, that's off the map. So that's not available to us, and there's the big field over here, but that's a huge amount of money as well. And I wouldn't be putting cows on it. So that's no good. What is the land again? For this. So it stretches all the way up to the road. Okay, let's have a wander here. See where the road is. I mean, it's nice and close to the animal dealer, which is good, but yeah, there's nothing up here. But on the flip side of that, it's miles away from our fields as well, which isn't good. So we need to be sensible about what we do here, otherwise I'm going to have to be driving the harvester all the way across the map to do the fields. And then carting it all the way back here, of course. So we need to be looking at maybe moving our fields first. Well, no, I've still got the same issue there, so I don't know. Let's see. So, got the cow shed. Got drive-through storage. Again, still no fields available to us. We've got a nice big shed here, which is nice. And then I think we've got the smaller ones around here, which are nice as well. And then I think we're at the edge of the farmland here. Yeah, so there's nothing here, is there? No, that's going to be off map as well. Oh, there's another shed there. Okay, interesting. This is the edge of the map, I think. Yep. So that doesn't help us. There's this field here. It's 21. How much is that? $319,000. It's a lot. It's a big field. Well, we could potentially turn part of this into a cow pasture. I mean, we could just kind of maybe just do that, take that square portion off there, or maybe just over to the corner here, and take the fence straight down there, and then we can use the rest for grass anyway. So that's an option. So how big is this field? Curiosity. 3.15 acres. So how big? Wow, it's 5.2. 3.4. So we're 8.5. Now let's call it 12. So that field is just a touch bigger. So that's potentially an option. We could sell those, buy that. We would lose a little bit of it for the cow pasture, of course, so we wouldn't have the same amount of acreage. But can we offset that with a smaller grass field? That's no, there's nothing close by, is there? It's this field here. 72. So that's 319. This is 127. 83. So let's call that 210. So that's close. That would selling those would give us would be able to pay for that field pretty much. So that's an option. So that's that one anyway. So let's look at the other one, which is more expensive. There's no grass fields here. But there is some land here. What's the farmland here? Is that the one? No, it's this one. It's this one. Let's go visit that. Right, so where are we? Okay, so we've got a big cow shed here. And then we have big ass shed there. Drive through. Another big shed. Is this the grain store? Yep, that's the grain silo. Okay. But it's not a drive-through, so you have to back into it probably. I think this is a silage clamp, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so this is a silage clamp. There's a road. This is the bale shed. So again, there's no field over here that we could use. Lots of sheds though, lots of storage space. Cow barn. This is obviously, this has got a bigger pen, so that's okay from a dairy perspective. Where's the farmland go here again? So it goes along, goes into the woods, but that doesn't help us. Let's just hop over here. And we've got this section over here for more, even more storage, which is nice. It's a lot of storage. Maybe we've been a bit. Oh, even more around here. Jeez. That's part of it, isn't it? So, yeah. So maybe that's a little excessive for our needs at the moment. Or maybe we can work towards it, though. Maybe we go with the other one. Pick up that grass field. Do that. So a couple of options there. I mean, we could also pick up smaller grass fields potentially. That's like 253. Yeah, this field, I have 36 acres. Look at these fields combined. No. 9.2, 4.35, 14, let's call it 15. 28 and a half. 30, 44. So our combined fields are bigger than that. If I math that correctly there. So yeah. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. And 5 plus that 5. So if we took out a loan for over $1 million, we could get that plus that. Still keep our other fields. buy this grass field, sell those grass fields. So, out of curiosity. Do I have a loan mod on here? I think I do. I'll need to install a loan mod and see what sort of loan we can get. Because borrowing, doing the borrowing through here is just a pain in the wazoo. And the loan system's just garbage. So maybe I'll install a loan mod for next time. I'll take a look and see how this looks from a financing perspective. And I'll try and do a little bit more calculations based on what the plan would be and how much we would end up on the loan, owing on the loan after we sold everything, moved everything. Maybe drop. We'd have to drop those 2 fields because we have to sell the farm. That's okay. We could still keep these 2. And purchase this one as well. Or maybe do that. I'll have to look at a couple of different options. I'll have to do some figures and see what's going on. So anyway, I'm waffling on a bit now and it's been ages. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the videos and everything. Please think about subscribing and liking if you do like the content. Schedule of video content will be at the end of this video. So if you want to look at any of my other stuff like my roleplay series or my 1 tile challenge, Judy's Plains one, like I mentioned earlier, is probably going to be ending in about 3 episodes. But obviously, you know, if you haven't seen those, you can all start from the beginning. Big field, big equipment. Lots of faffing going on as usual. Lots of cosplay issues. It's fun and games. But lots of animals in there as well. And I am doing realistic animals on there. So we're doing sheep, pigs, cows. So we're doing and chickens as well. So lots going on that one. So again, thanks for watching, and again, have a good weekend or day or wherever it is when you're watching this, and stay safe out there. Bye now.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content.